What's going on, guys? Your boy Maze here. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I wanted to go over the most free-to-play friendly team in Grand Cross, and the team that pretty much clears a lot of the content in the game and does not really need much investment. So let's hop into this video. Alright guys, so let's hop in and kind of discuss the team here that I wanted to show you guys that is one of the best free-to-play teams in the entire game. So the team that is in question is the Goddess team. So here is going to be the exact team, guys, in any order. It really doesn't matter which character you run. Preferably though, you want to run like Margaret, Tarmiel, Liz, or Margaret, Sariel, Liz. You pretty much just want to run any formation of these four characters. And the reason why this team is one of the best free-to-play friendly teams is because this team is one of the best overall guild boss teams in the game. It's one of the best clearing content teams in the game, and it's just a very strong team. Another thing to add as well is that since Mael has released, this team has been resurrected in PvP. The team is actually good again, so now you actually have more of a reason to actually level up these characters. So why would you want to actually level up these characters, and what makes this team so strong? Let's talk about it. First things first, we have Light Elizabeth. Light Elizabeth was the anniversary unit for the 3rd year anniversary last year for Grand Cross, and she is still such a great character in Grand Cross just for PvE content, in my opinion, because of the way she works. So for her passive here, every time one of the applicable allies uses a skill, increases their basic stats by 4%, stacking up to 6 times. At a max stack, applicable allies recover 30% max HP, and then increases all the heroes' stats by 15% for 5 turns. Does not apply to recovery rate, and then the applicable heroes equals Self, 7 Deadly Sins, and the 4 Archangels. Right, so that's already something right there. So Elizabeth is pretty much going to be a basic stat support. That's going to be a common trend here when we actually look at all these characters. The next character here is going to be Covenant of Light Ludociel, or Margaret, and the reason why she is going to be part of this team and a very good option on this team too is because she has the buff card right here, and that buff card is going to coincide with her passive where increases Goddess allies basic stats by 8% every time an ally uses a stance or a buff skill. Limit to 5 times, applies when entering battle. Right, so that's going to be the main reason why Margaret is super strong. And then obviously her Holy Relic here gives her damage reduction for Archangel on the field, for herself, and damage dealt. So, you know, fairly decent, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, overall, the main reason you're running Margaret on the team is because of her buff card and because of the fact of her passive, increasing the basic stats of the team up to a 40% basic stat increase. Moving on, we have Red Tarmiel, or the Covenant of Light Tarmiel. And the reason why Tarmiel is so good is because he has a buff card for Margaret, right, for the attack up buff card. And his passive here is going to be increasing all allies' basic stats by 6% every time the hero restores HP using his own grace. So as you can see, we have another scenario where basic stats are going to be increasing, right? Another scenario where basic stats are going to be increasing, and Tarmiel is able to provide that for the team. That's another character that's going to be a very good option. Moving on, we have Red Sariel, and the reason why Red Sariel is so good, guys, is because as you guys can see, the trend here increases Goddess allies basic stats while the value equal to 20% of the hero's basic stats, which is good. And then Sariel's Holy Relic as well is going to be basic stat increased by 8% upon inflicting critical damage on the enemy when using a skill up to 5 times. So guys, I'm going to showcase you guys this team in action on Guild Boss, and I just want to show you guys the stats that this team is able to dish out, right? And the amount of stats that you guys are going to see from this team is pretty much it's something that you can run on like any content in the game. I like to just run Goddess team on, pretty much any PvE content I like to run, right? We have the full team on HP defense. 290k HP with HP food, pretty insane. I do have my highest CC artifact cards as well. Let's hop in and I'm going to showcase you guys how much CC you can actually gain with this team. Alright guys, we are hopping into the fight here, and in this video I want to just kind of show you guys, or in this clip specifically, I want to show you guys the basic stats that you can obtain with this team and just how insane it can actually become, right? So as an example here, let's just start buffing up. Let's just start using cards. Let's do everything we need to do here to build up them basic stats, because this team is the best free-to-play friendly team in the entire game, right? It's not that it's completely free-to-play, right? Margaret is a festival character, Light Elizabeth is a festival character, but Red Tarmiel is an SSR ticket unit, and Sariel is also an SSR ticket unit, right? Just something to think about. So there is that. Like half the team, I would say, is fairly free-to-play friendly. And you know, because of that, I feel like the team is decent in that right. You know what I mean? So yeah, there we go, building up them basic stats. So after just turn 1, okay guys, this is just after turn 1, right? Let's see the stats that we got going on right here, right? So already at 500k HP, man. Already at 500k HP. Let's see Sariel at 599k HP, right? 33k attack. Tarmiel at 554k HP, right? And this is only after turn 1, and we have not built up the full passives of both Margaret, Sariel Holy Relic, Tarmiel passive, and also Margaret passive, right? We have not built that up completely yet, right? So that's just something to think about. So we're just gonna do the AoE, and that's gonna be enough to pretty much get us the probably the kill here on this Akumu. And I want to show you guys the amount of you know, stats we're actually gonna have by the end of this, right? That's what I'm really looking forward to see here. So there we go, and then we just have to kill the guy in the middle. We get a Margaret buff card, which is good. Okay, so he's gonna do a little bit of damage to Tarmiel, nothing crazy. You guys see that because we have so much stats right now, it's just they can't kill us, man. They just cannot kill us, guys. It's just infinite stats. And that's why this team's so strong. You know what I mean? You just pretty much can run this team in any content in the game. It can be final boss, guild boss, you know, story mode, you know, even demonic beast battle. Some of the demonic beast battle, this team is solid, right? You can run this on the bird if you run Mild replacing, you know, Light Elizabeth, right? Like, it's definitely something you can run for sure. So there are options when actually running a team like this, right? So yeah, let's do that. And then let's see, we do the AoE with Sariel. That's going to be another crit with him as well. And yeah, there we go. We do kill the Akumu. And I want to showcase you guys the stats now that we're going to be looking at the stats. It's just going to be absolutely insane, man. So let's see here. So we got on Sariel, start with him, 900k HP, right? So he is almost done his passive, right? He's almost fully built up. We have Tarmiel fully built up, right? 698k HP, pretty crazy, 40k attack. Margaret, you know, we still need 2 buff cards to go, and we're almost done. And then Light Elizabeth is fully procced as well, so that's very good. Let's just do this. Let's do the kill onto this left guy. Let's do the ult with Tarmiel, and let's focus down the right guy right there. I have to get a crit, one more crit with Sariel, so I'm going to try and kind of stall this out a little bit if possible, but we'll see how it goes, right? But we do that, we do the Tarmiel ult, boom, and then we do the single target. And bear in mind, guys, these are all characters on HP defense with HP food, so it's just a stat stick, right? It's just a crazy amount of stats that we're gaining right now, right? Just a crazy amount, man. So right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this final buff card. We're going to do this card. I'm going to end my turn, and I'm just going to show you guys the stats of the fully maxed out Goddess team. Right, and this team, bear in mind, you can run this team on pretty much any content in Grand Cross, right? Any content in the game, and this is going to be a very, very strong comp, right? So let's see here. This is going to be the max potential of the Goddess comp right here. Let's see. Take all that damage. Light Elizabeth has the last turn of her proc, and look at the stats, guys. You got 900k HP, Light Elizabeth, 54k attack, 46k defense, right? We got Sariel here with over 1,000,000 HP. It's just a crazy team, guys. It's just an absolutely crazy team, man. This is why the Goddess team, in my opinion, is one of the best free-to-play friendly teams in the game, because the amount of stats you can build up with this team is super insane. And when you're building up all these stats, how are the enemies going to be able to kill you, bro? It's just not possible. It's just not. You know what I mean? It really is not possible. And so this team right here, because of how strong it is just able to, you know, clear content like this very easily. Like this is Hell Guild Boss I went into, right? And I just took this Goddess team into here. We pretty much, you know, obviously we were going for the procs of the passives here, but we pretty much like autoed this thing, bro. Like I'm just clicking cards. You know what I mean? It's nothing crazy. So yeah, guys, I think this team is the best team in Grand Cross for the PvE side of the game at the very least. This is definitely going to be the PvE team, and we get a 9k score. That's crazy. So, you know, maybe it's a 9k score run. You guys can run this. But yeah, I do think this team is one of the better teams in Grand Cross for just general content clearing, man. If you guys need a team like this and you just have been, you know, wondering like what teams can I use for just general content in the game, Goddess team is one of the best teams, man. The build up is very quick. The damage is very crazy. The stats is crazy. You just cannot die with these teams, guys. So yeah, man, I just wanted to kind of talk about this because I feel like Goddess team, people really do underrate the value of the Goddess team, and it's just a very valuable team to have on your account. If you are a Grand Cross player, you want to have this comp. And just to show you guys on my JP account, I do actually have this comp completely built out, and they have helped me a lot on my account, man. It has been a very big help on the account. So I have the full Goddess team, and I do have gear for each of the characters as well, and it is worthwhile to actually give them, you know, like HP defense UR gear for each of them is definitely very worth it. So yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.